how's your quarantine life been? You're in an unprecedented draft class because of the circumstances that have gone on, because of the coronavirus pandemic and everything else in the world. What has your process been like? I hear you've taken on a little bit of a quarantine hobby in terms of being a barber, but what is your
Oh
quarantine?
yeah, yeah. I mean, mostly it's been working. Like with the draft being in October, it gave me a lot more time to prepare physically because we all know the NBA got the best athletes. So just giving me more time getting ready for the NBA.
Right. And in terms of your hobbies, I hear you've been cutting hair. Is that something that's caught on for you?
Yeah, yeah. It was just I started like watching YouTube tutorials. So I was practicing on my cousin because like he's out of school, so he didn't really care. So I was just practicing on him, and I got better and better at it. I mean, definitely like with the time we have, get closer with my family in the U.S. because I've been living overseas most of my life. So I got a lot of time spent with my cousin, my grandparents, my family over here in Lakeland. So it's been real cool just getting closer with them. Found a new hobby in cutting hair before I wasn't cutting hair, and just music, just keep listening to music. I just got into anime, watching a bunch of different animes and stuff like that.
So you were born in France. You moved to the Germany team Ulm as you were turning 18, I believe. And what was that like for you, being so fresh faced and already thrust into a professional environment in kind of an unknown area for you, leaving France, leaving your home?
I mean, at first it's kind of like scary a little bit because it's a whole new country. I don't know nobody from the team. I don't know what I was getting myself into. But as soon as I got there, like boom, literally the organization has a big family, so I was really welcomed very well. My teammates were all cool, and everything went great.
The day-to-day living, trying to fend for yourself and take care of yourself on a day-to-day basis. What was that like? Making yourself breakfast, handling yourself on a
Uh
day-to-day
huh.
basis.
I mean, I've been living on my own since I was 16. So like waking up, doing the dishes, making like finding something to eat every night, I was kind of used to. So yeah, my routine was just get up, eat breakfast, go to practice, come back, stay at home all day, and just wait till game time.
What did that teach you about yourself? Being in an environment that you were again, like you said, you've been away from home, but in a totally different in a totally different area, totally different nation. What did that teach you about yourself?
I mean, like in France, I was always around my friends and stuff, and so being all alone like this, I really learned how to enjoy my own company. And just I was like never bored and stuff like that. My teammates, I used to be with them a lot. So yeah, I mean, it was just a cool experience. It was a good adjustment too.
And I know your father, Duran, played professionally as well. What has the relationship been like for you two, and how much of a mentorship, uh, being able to give advice has he been for you?
I mean, yeah, my dad, he's like my best friend. I do everything with him. So I was a young age, like 5. He used to work me out after his practices. So he been following me all along. He's the one who really like taught me the game of basketball.
When you talk to different prospects around the country, they really don't know where they might land. How do you feel about this draft and where you stand?
I mean, just coming in, I know what I can do, but at the end of the day, I can't control that. I can't control where I land. Just coming in ready physically and just let my game show and just fit into the team and show what I can do.
For the fans that are now going to be able to tune in and pay attention to where you might go in the draft, how would you explain your game, your personality, what you're going to bring to a team?
I mean, I love playing with pace. I love having fun on the court, finding my open teammates, creating my own shot, and creating for others. I mean, I just like to have fun on the court, throw a lob, like just have a good like atmosphere on the court with my teammates.
And who are some of your role models when you were growing up or right now in the league?
I mean, growing up, it was like really like Dwayne Wade. I used to watch a lot of his highlights. Also, Derrick Rose back in 2010. And now, like, really, I try and model my game after a lot of lefties. I know Manu Ginobili is one of them. Like his footwork, the way he sees the game. James Harden, the way he can score the ball, the way he can pass it. Also, he's a great passer. And also, D'Angelo Russell. I mean, like, all the lefties are trying to pick something from their game.
Is there anything that that you're going to have to improve on, that you're still trying to carve out the time over the next couple of months? And again, there won't be workouts this year in person, but at least for you to refine before you are drafted in October?
Really show teams that I can go right. I know like people say I'm really left hand dominant, but if I can go right, it would really open my game a whole lot more. So definitely going right and consistency on the 3-point line.